Hello everyone, wasn't addict here. Last night I had a dream, and it was a dream. When I woke up, I was thankful it was just a fucking dream, right? Wow. So I dreamt that I relapsed, and I kept it from everyone, and I actually went years after years saying I was this much clean, but I had a hidden relapse in there, and I was so upset because I know at the moment I'm, 1 year, 5 months, whatever it is, and to throw that away plays on my mind, because I don't want to ever throw that time in away. But some people that have been in recovery for years can also relapse. So it's very confusing. But I woke up and it was just a dream, thank gosh, because, I don't want to, I know what it feels like to throw a year away, and I got to a year again and I'm just over a year, and I don't want to ever throw that away again. I don't want to ever throw that away again because it's been hard work to get to where I am, and I don't want to start again. I always started with that date, was the 30th of March 2019 was my recovery date, but now I'm saying my recovery date as the last time I used meth and drink, so it's starting to come around to those terms where I'm accepting that date is no longer the 30th of March, 2019, but that's where the journey started, and that's what's important. I want to always remember that that's where it started. I didn't just get it, I took a while to get my shit together and really understand and move forward. In my recovery book, my bullet diary, I actually did a page on what does it mean if I dream about relapsing. And now this is a common thing for people who are just starting their recovery, and that happens. And I haven't had a dream like this since the very start of recovery. So I'm thinking, oh, fuck. And I want to remind everyone that last night, I don't know if anyone feels this, but my body remembers a Friday night, and it knew it was Friday. It was like, fuck yeah, it's Friday, I had a mad nap, and I woke up and I was like, yeah, man, I'm full of energy. And now I'm spending my Friday nights doing a workout at the gym, which is awesome because, that's the best way to drain the shit out of you, to not feel like wanting to drink. But as I was cruising around before I went to the gym, I was seeing people preparing for their drinking and ladies drinking. And I always think about it on Friday. I think, fuck, I want to go clubbing, Could I club without drinking? I don't know. And before this time, I was actually trying to go to the club for a couple of months. I think it was a month straight that I was trying to go there. And I did go there once, and I didn't get accepted because the rules in Australia weren't allowed to have a certain amount, and they said you can't come in. And then after that I tried to go again, but I was just tired, so keep in mind that I did have the feeling of drinking last night. And look, I'm 3 years, going 4 years into this recovery. 1 year, 5 months, 6 months, for me to still think about drinking is horrible. I don't want to feel that, but it's a part of my recovery, and it's something that's going to happen. And it says here, so it says about, dreaming about before then, but it says, what did it say here? I just saw it. Maybe it's a sort of premonition or proof that their addiction is still waiting for a chance to strike. Now that was probably the 4th sentence down, and that is true. It's waiting, our addiction is waiting all the time. And like I said, people go through many, many years of addiction in recovery, and they relapse. And this is an eye-opener to that it's still there, As much as I feel very strong, and, I said to Michelle this morning, I said, I've got 5 things I have to do no matter what, because complacency is the worst thing, and I'm doing well in my recovery, and I feel that I don't have to do all this, but I have to. Because simple fact, last night I had a trigger, and then I dreamt about it, and it's really saying that addiction is there. And I've got 5 things I have to do. I've got to get up, make my bed, do Stoic and meditation, 3 things in the morning. And then my day, during the day, is my work, my business. And then the night is the gym. And the gym is to tire me out, because I've been staying up a bit later than I normally would at night. And I thought the best thing is to drain this energy is by going to the gym. And the gym, it sends off a different sense in your mind. And I've been going to the gym for 4 days now, and I feel like me again. But I couldn't go before then. I struggled. And for about 3 months, or probably since the start of the year, I've been trying to find that passion and that change. Like, I need change all the time. And when I started doing this gym 4 days ago, I knew that this was the last piece of what I want to keep for the rest of my recovery. You know, those 5 things are important to me. And just not push too hard. You know, I'm just walking at the gym. That's all I'm doing. I'm not pushing hard. I don't want to set myself off into a depression or a pit. And I want to rest. You know, yesterday I felt tired before the gym and I didn't want to go. And I thought, no, I'm going to rest. It took me 2 hours to fall asleep for 15 minutes. 2 hours I sat there, lied there to crash out for 15 minutes. And as soon as I crashed out, 15 minutes I woke up and I was energized, you know. And then I wore that energy out at the gym, and then I got to complete a couple more jobs as well. So it's just important, and I love that I've looked back on this, you know, and it reminded me, because Michelle told me about her dream and really looking at what it means. And I did. I'm looking at it now, and that 4th sentence down just really put it together. So yeah, amazing. Anyway, guys, I want to share that because, you know, even though I'm clean and sober and I've gone through what I had to go through, I still have those days where I miss drinking. You know, I loved drinking. I was a party drinker. I loved it. It was a thing that I didn't want to give up, but it was killing me. And to live without it now is hard. But it killed me. It was numbing me. It was numbing my feelings. It was numbing my heart. It numbed everything. I couldn't feel a thing for years and years. And now I know that now I don't want that drink, because I don't want to ever be numb, you know. But I numbed something that I didn't know that was there, you know. So I'm feeling all my emotions, and I'm feeling like I've never felt love before. And I feel love, like true love, you know. And it's mind-blowing. And that there is what I wake up for, is to discover the things I've missed out on. So yeah, it's amazing. So I'm going to do a page today. I wanted to quickly end it with this, is that I'm going to do a page because I'm doing 70 days walking challenge. Now the walking challenge is doing a nature walk, the afternoon walk, watching the sun go down, you know, getting some photos and just reflecting and taking breaths as I watch, you know, the beautiful place that where I live. And then straight after, I go down to the gym and I walk for a half an hour, but I recline to 5, so it's really uphill, and I try and walk out 5 kilometers. So it's fucking tiring. And that's where I'm going to stop. You know, I'm just going to keep doing that, and I'm going to do it for 70 days or 80 days. So I think I said 70 days straight, not one miss. Now, it sounds a lot, but when it's just walking, right? It should be fine. As long as I don't stop. As soon as I stop, then my mind says, all right, have this day off, have that day off, and then it falls to pieces. But I'm ready to seal my recovery and have these 5 things that are gonna maintain me, my health, my independence, everything. It's going to be perfect, you know. So I'm going to do a page up for the 70 days hard, and I've got to put gym and walk on there, and I'm going to put some pictures. And at the moment I've put on weight since I went into my binge eating for a couple of months. Well, in January I had a cake for my birthday for being 1 year, and from that day on I had been in an obsession where I couldn't stop eating, and it was frustrating. But that's a replacement, you know. And it got to the point where I was eating and throwing up and self-harming and stuff like that. So now I've got to that part where I've finally made that step to the gym. I'm on a diet now. I've fucking finished my chocolate detox. I'm on to the 3rd week. 1 more week and that's complete. So, you know, that takes 4 weeks to detox off chocolate. I have no craving for it whatsoever. So that's amazing. So I'm going to do that page today, and then finished another page as well. But that's what my day is